Hey, hello, my name's Rograt. Welcome back to Caves of Cud. We're here with Sifis, exploring the jungle, getting shot immediately in the face, all that good stuff. I think our aim today is to go to the freehold, set up a little base. Oh, another one. How about this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Right, we're gonna go set up a base at the freehold. And we're gonna try to get some polygel under our belt. Last episode we did some ruins. We'll explore along the way. Last episode we did make it to Ezra, which is nice. But I think we can do better. We need some Tilly action right now. When I said Tilly with a L, okay? Don't get it twisted. Kill that frog. All right. I smell books and I see books. I'm on a see book diet. I see a book and I eat it. Wow, come on. Do you even have a weapon equipped? You do. It's kind of pathetic, but... We're in Esper. Frog barely twitched an eye. Fitting. Anything about the ruin of House Eisner? I don't need it. It would just be nice to have it. Oh, Jesus, I forgot about this. Hold on. Forgot how lightweight we're running right now. Well, we definitely don't need these. Get that garbage out of here. What's this? Get this out of here. Technically it's more AV, but I don't think we need it. Get dropped. And... I'm not going to drop chem cells because they're worth too much money. I mean, this thing here is £41. Eee. I'll risk it. We'll see how far we can take it from this map. And then we'll probably go straight to Ezra. And try and dump some stuff off. Where are you? Show yourself. Idiot. Okay. Yes. Oh, I thought you died. He's still here. Okay, we're good. Right. Okay. I like ruins, but maybe... Okay, I will say yes, just to mark this on our map. We're here to mark everything we can, so that we can find some Nephilim later on. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go watch the previous season. Let's go speak to Sixru here. What up? Still sat in a pool of acid, I see. What do we have here? What is this? Hold on. Oh, I beg your pardon? Where did we pick this up? Why is it this color? Okay. Okay, that's incredibly useful. Thanks. I had no idea. We must have grabbed that from the floor. I'll have to go back and watch that. I was not paying attention. Crysteel longsword, yeah, we'll take that. Please and thank you. And let's start buying out some stuff here. Just to get it ID'd. We can definitely afford it, I believe. Get rid of all of these garbage cells here. There's going to be plenty more in our future. Maybe one of these. Perfect. Pleasure doing business. Still a little bit heavy, but that's because we still have a bunch of laser weapons. Okay. Yes. That's a handrail right there. That is a beautiful, beautiful weapon to have. It's going to eat through our chem cells. But that's fine. This thing's going to go hard. This fires basically light. It's incredible. Okay, good. That was a nice little find. Did we ever put anything in here? We did. Also a freeze ray. Alright, cool. Well, we can always come back. Let's go... Hopefully make our way... this is always a risk. Make our way through the deep jungle here. Normally my preferred route is down here. And then beep boop boop beep. But I'm gonna be a dum-dum. I'm gonna go ugh. I'm gonna say no for now. No. I'm gonna go in the mountains. We'll probably get lost here. Secluded organ market. Don't mind if I do. The reason I want to find this, even though this is a gutsmonger, which we can't really get any use from. Oh, a shoot crab, huh? Nice try, idiot. Even though this is a gutsmonger, we can trade some secrets with them. I just got bashed real hard there. By my own tree, actually. He hit a shoot crab into me, I believe. Get mashed. Nice. You're telling me that chest's empty, huh? No idea what happened there, but I love it. I'm guessing he hit a skunk. Ah, here we go. Perfect virgin. Never mind. Terrible virgin. Get exploded, sucker. Right. I see the mimic. And I blow his mind. Alright, what do we have here? Any good lore? A little bit of Rush F, maybe? No? Right, let's go see what this gutmonger can do for us. Steal his copper nugget. I guess I'm collecting compass bracelets. They sell for a little bit of money, so why not? Folded carbide battle axe. Also, I need to remember to equip the... Ugh, I hate this. Get ripped. I need to equip the sword that we just bought. There we go, beautiful. Sure, give me that. Sure, give me this. Right, what's your deal, my friend? Wake up. Hated by Naphtali. Oof. I may accidentally end up killing this guy. Accidentally. Also, there's going to be so much potential money on the floor here. I don't want to. But I probably will. Because I need the Naphtali rep. Prepare to have your mind blown. Very slowly. Nice. Nicey nice. I might just do a disintegration here. Don't think it will destroy his loot. He's still alive. Sorry, my friend. There we go. That's why we did it. If you're thinking, oh, the poor guy. That's why we did it. We did it for Naphtali rep. Because that now means whenever we find a legendary godhead, we can get robot rep from them. I think we can actually, other than this here, these are probably the treads, right? Yeah. We can pick all of this up. I think. Let's have a look, shall we? If I drop these, I can always come back for them. Yeah, we're good. Lovely. Lovely McJubbly. Right, let me cook before we leave. Let's get back out there. Alright. This is where I get a little bit nervous. I don't ever want to get lost in Lake Hinnom. And we didn't. We made it. Here we are, boys and girls. Let's take a look at what we have. I do see a kipper. I hear somebody putting down some kind of ranged weapon. Oh, is that a phase cannon? Hold on. Wait. Let me finish exploring. Let's not get too excited. I believe that was a phase cannon. Oh my god. Okay, right now we are being absolutely blessed. If we can get a phase cannon at level 20, it's game over. Now, ideally, I would like some kind of time dilation grenade, because if I swipe one of these, I believe they'll all turn hostile. However, if we can get a time dilation grenade, it seems to counteract the them getting angry at you when you swipe them. I believe. You have nothing, but I'm really happy to have you here, honestly. Kippers are always good, or chefs, whatever the heck you are. All right, let me put that on the back burner just a moment. Let's take a look, see what kind of rep we can get here. You're not worth talking to, honestly. Warden, I think we already know shield. Did we already pick that up? We did. Okay. I don't think there's anybody else up here. Let's go say hi to Tilly. What did you just pick up? You just picked up a bizarre contraption. Okay. Well, garbage, but I appreciate it. Hopefully we don't destroy any of these. I am curious as to what we did pick up here. Bionic arm, that's a pretty good one. Techno scanner's nice. Night vision is great. Truekin night vision is crazy. Force modulator is also really good. Schema soft, literally never use them. Alright, not bad though. Now what I normally like to do is put a little campfire like here. The chest here, I don't believe we have a chest on us at the moment. No, we'll grab one though. Yo, what up, Tilly? Bing bong bing. Wow, what a... okay. Let's see first how much money we're sat on here. And by the way, I do plan on picking up the other pearl at some point. Now is probably not the time. Probably keep this one to the side. That's 7k right there. On top of other stuff. I'm going to save my cloning draft until we get our first metamorphic polygel. This is a psychal flesh gun, which actually may be really good for us. We'll probably end up buying out all of this. This 700, it weighs 40. I don't think it's a rocket launcher. It wouldn't be that expensive. I think we'll buy out everything. Actually, no, what we're talking about, this is way more important. Triple flawless. Incredible. Alright, these are going to be grenades. I am curious about this. We're going to be making so much money with such high ego that it really doesn't matter. Let me keep this and this. And then probably going to have to drop some crap on the floor. Well, riveting gameplay right now. Watching me look at numbers. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. Oh yeah, okay. Fine. Yeah. First things first, let's remove this. We will lose a little bit of ego here, but totally worth it. Okay, lovely jubbly. Then this gets dropped. These will get dropped on the floor. Let's see what we picked up here. Lead acid cell. Not a fan. Psychal flesh gun. Now this... This could be good. Bearing in mind that once we equip one, we have to literally melt it off. Okay, so 4 pen. I'm pretty sure it should be a lot more than that, because I believe this scales with your ego for penetration, rather than the actual anything else. I'm gonna equip it like a dum-dum. We do have some acid on us, so we can always there we go. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. 10 pen. Not bad, not bad. Also, it uses blood, which is, and I'll set it to auto-collect as well, so we'll pick up blood as we go. It's kind of nice to be using a psychal flashbang, that's really useful. Let's try not to sell that. Plasma grenade as well. Some kind of cannon. Come on. Come on. It's a linear cannon. Okay. Linear cannon. Basically infinite penetration. You do have to reload it every shot though. Alright, let me just drop that on the floor momentarily. Actually this weighs slightly more. Okay, so no polygel just yet. Let me drop all of this stuff so that we can have some. Also, let me mark these as scrap. Rip those apart. That's going to save a bit of weight for us as well. Beyond that, I think we're good to go here. We're still very heavy though, but we'll figure that out as we go. Nothing we want from you. Let's go say hi to Bep. I believe we do have tinkering. We do not. We'll probably pick that up then as soon as we level up. There's a rock tumbler here. Let's examine this. It looks like we get some freebies. Let's see what we can put in here. Yes, yes. Incredible. What do you have? This is a recoiler. We're going to need to buy this. And let's get him to ID. Jesus. How much? That's probably going to be something crazy then, if it's that much to ID. I'm curious. It's not going to be any good for us. But I am curious. Is that like a cathedra? It's a nulling visage. I do like a visage. I'm not going to lie. Although it's nulling. I think that's actually terrible for us. So, never mind. Anyway. Let's get rid of some of this garbage. And let's grab this recoiler. And then I want to see about maybe picking up one of those face cannons. Although it's not necessarily that useful right now because we have just equipped the psychal flesh gun. And as you can see, if you try and remove it, you can't. You have to melt it off or burn it off. Which is actually pretty easy to do. Let's go take a look down in the lobby here. See what we're looking at. Nothing? Okay. There's an astral tabby here. I'm curious as to whether I can... Did I not pick up proselytize? I swear I did. Yeah, I do have proselytize. Apparently I'm just blind. There we go. Yeah, didn't think so. We'll come back for him though. He could be really useful in some end game zones. Take a look around here. I have found some legendaries down here before. Not in this instance though. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. I'm curious to see what we have nearby. I believe that's going to be a deep jungle. This is the cursed, really, really cursed area from before. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna pop back to the still, hand some books in, and maybe go to some ruins along the way. If anything exciting pops up, I will let you know. Okay, so I'm exploring some Tari flower fields, and we got a little invasion on the go here. Unfortunately, we both have burgeoning, so yeah, that's fun. There's one here, and there's one here. I believe those maybe are temporal fugue clones. Speaking of, let me pop mine. And let's see what we can get going here. We do have the psychal fleshgun, which is going to go absolutely insane right now. Okay, you just teleported. I see you. Get back here. Absolutely decimated. Are there any more of you suckers? Where's the other guy? Please don't shoot me in the back of the head, by the way. Okay, I'm going to assume that we've dealt with this. I do like being in the Tari flower fields here, though, because there are the opportunities for some pretty good loot. We're going to be picking up so much blood along the way here as well that I can kind of go a bit crazy with. Okay. Ah, we have a forked horn gnu here. What's gnu, pussycat? Ah, are you a psychic thrall? No, you're just a guy. You want to join my team, perhaps? We don't have to be enemies. Welcome aboard. There you are, you son of a gun. You know what? Get sundered. Okay. Wow, you have disintegration. Oh, that could have been spicy. Okay, we now understand the power of a good disintegration. I want to be the one doing the disintegrating. Where's this feral lark? There you are, you son of a gun. Take that. Right, good stuff. Okay, no loot here, I don't believe. I like looking around here because I'm hoping for some. There's a two-headed bull. What? Okay, we have more Tari. I'm kind of hoping for a flaming tar pit. A legendary glowfish. I need to speak to you before you die, and you will die because that's what always happens. Loved by fish. You know what? I'll get some fish rep, sure. Might come in handy. And we can now milk this. You can teach me swimming at some point. We all know that I've had a couple characters recently perish due to the inability to swim, so that might be worth looking into. What do we have here? There we go. And that's why the tar maps are pretty good here. It's a gyrocopter backpack. It's not great, but it is full of oil. Holds a lot of oil. Okay, let me help you with this dog problem. You're welcome. I can't remember exactly if it's the gyrocopter backpack, but actually no, it's not. You know what? Ignore that. I will deal with that if we ever get a chance to. Basically, there are some turrets in the game. I believe they're the psychal fleshgun turrets. You can actually disarm them, and they drop a pretty nice container that you can store stuff in. Engraved. Anything new? Yeah, a little bit of lore there. Can't complain. Let's see if there's any more. This is a regular flower field. I do see a legendary. Are you a friend to fungi? No, you are indeed a legendary. I will murder you because it will give us fungi and Mapango rep. Who repping they Mapango right now? Right, take that. All monkeys go to heaven. There we go. We're now favoured by Mapango. Looks like he was sat on a little chair. Wait, speaking of chairs, didn't we start this playthrough with Chair Buddy? I totally forget. Yeah, we get it. You blow up. Whoa. Nice. Couple bandies. Let's make sure as well that we mark these as auto scrap, as well as these friggin' things as well. There we go. Save a little bit of weight. Okay. I'm going to continue exploring the tar fields here, and I will show you what we get at the end. Well, that didn't take long, but hey, look. Because of our favour with Naphtali, we now get to speak to Cubert here. Problem being, hated by apes. I mean, that's not ideal. Hated by consortium would be awful. If you've ever done that, I think we did it in our last playthrough, or maybe the one before. We became hated by the consortium, and it completely messed up the game. It took a while to fix that. However, we're doing it for the robot rep right now. So I'm gonna take a risk. There you go. We're still hated by robots, but we're getting slowly closer. Consortium rep is still at 90, so that should be good. This is just going to give us Naphtali rep, but still. That's a pretty good trade-off, I'd say. I'm curious to see if there are any more. I paused the recording and I went to the next map and I immediately saw that guy. So, anyway, I'm going to continue exploring. Okay, another godhead here. Stumbling across them fighting a Gyre White of Con. I think, even with the Ezra, losing some Ezra rep, losing some fish rep, I actually did just encounter another legendary fish. I didn't do the water ritual with them though. But if I can just get robots on my side as soon as possible, I'm gonna be pretty happy with that. So there we go. We're now favoured by Naphtali, which in and of itself is really only useful as a kind of stepping stone towards getting that robot rep, which is going to become invaluable in the late game. This is just a regular flower field, so here's the legendary fish I just saw. Hated by Mechanimists. I think we may have already picked up the Mechanimist rep that we... Yeah. However, let's keep it at that for now until after Bethesda. We can always come back, but I don't really care too much about the fish. This is a regular flower field. And I think we may be done with all the flower fields now. Oh, I stand corrected. We got a miner up here. The Gap of Brass. Interesting. Alright. I'll deal with this sucker. He's going to be really annoying, isn't he? And keep running. Don't think that we can sunder the mind of a... Oh my... Okay. Apparently you are actually biological. There we go. They are no more. Didn't get any ego. Okay, I am seeing Naphtali here. Take that. Piece of garbage. Okay, it looks like it's just a regular godhead that isn't a legendary. And I don't think we've picked up any No, we haven't picked up any cool artifacts along the way. Snapjaw Fort. Okay. I will go back there and see what the legendary is, because there should be a Snapjaw King. Okay, we are still very much in the Ari flower fields here. I'm really not too fussed. I'm just looking for legendaries and loot. The two L's. Legends and loot. Take that. Get mashed. No more loot, huh? You sicken me. That's a regular flower field. Okay, I think we've done a whole loop here. Yeah, it's a spider. Yeah. Alright, well, you know what? That wasn't too bad. Let's have a quick peek at this Snapjaw Fort here. I can feel a really, really good disintegration coming. I'm not gonna lie. This is also a Tari area. Excuse me, sir. Please leave. Bring me to your king. Okay. Little hat there. Okay, I stand corrected again. There's no legendary here. There normally is. Are we friends? We're friends with Snapjaw. I keep forgetting that. If you could get out of my way, that would be fantastic. So this is also tar, so maybe the parrot... Okay, yeah. It also encompasses this parasang. So this should probably be regular, right? This is slime. Okay, not interested. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the still. I haven't even gotten there yet. I've been exploring. Just want to hand some books in. Maybe get some more along the way if we're lucky. And I can't wait for us to get... We're so close to getting full... Oh, we can do this now. Okay, I'm dumb. I should have done that a while ago then. We'll do that, and we'll also do... Kind of digging disintegration, but we'll do Sundermind. 29 ego. We can definitely do better than that. I am seeing books, so already I'm glad we came here. Take that, you piece of garbage. Yeah, if anybody's also playing this run, if you're still watching at this point, firstly, thank you. If you do enjoy these videos, I would really appreciate a like and maybe a subscribe if you're feeling very generous. Everybody perish. As I haven't been able to post as often lately, but I am just trying to get back in the swing of things. Mostly due to health stuff and, you know, yada yada yada. I want to get the channel up and running. Same with live streams as well. It's been a while since we've had a good old stream. I actually don't want the free water, believe it or not. Why are you... What did I do to you? Freaking guy. Prime dilation grenade. That's exactly what I wanted for those phase cannons, right? Dare we risk it? Dare we risk it back at the freehold? Because I don't want to have to deal with a whole bunch of phase cannons. Beaded bracelet. Loving the books, not gonna lie. You can crack my armor all you want, but the fact is we have 16 DV at level 20, which is pretty good. What do we have down here? It's just gonna be a regular... Yeah, slime. I'll take a peek. That could be a good chest, potentially. I think I will go for this chest here, just to make sure that we're not missing any... Okay. Nope. Let's go. Right, keep moving. Here we are, right. Hello, my friend. Have some. 3k XP. We're about to hit level 21. Finally old enough to drink. In America, at least. There we go. And we get an attribute point. Lovely friggin' jubbly. Let's take a look at what we want to spend that on. Now, strength would be nice. However, we're going to have to put 2 points into it before we get another strength bonus. So that's probably not worth it. Toughness could be a good one. Honestly, 22 toughness as an Esper could go absolutely hard. This is going to boost everything else. It's going to give us +7. And it is very tempting. It's very, very, very tempting. The toughness, though, would be really, really worth it in the long run. I can't bring myself. I have to go ego. Lovely. Wonder if that affects our psychal flesh gun here. Yeah, it gave us 1 extra penetration as well on that, so that's pretty sick. I wouldn't mind having 2 flesh guns. I'm gonna do a once over here, see if there's anything good. I'm hoping for a drop of nectar at some point. Haven't seen one yet, but a boy can dream. I'll see you on the other side. Well, that was pretty uneventful. There was absolutely nothing there to get, so we are now going to learn tinkering. We have exactly 100 skill points. High capacity is pretty nice. Chuck that on all of our chem cells. Slender. Slender's also good, especially for us, since we're not too strong. We do struggle with carry capacity. Willowy is better though. I think Slender cuts stuff in half. Willowy basically reduces it to nothing. So I guess I'll take high capacity for now. It's a pretty nice mod to have. And should we get any nice like nuclear cells or anything? Like we could make this high capacity, right? I'm not gonna just yet, but we can do that. Now that we have tinkering, it may be worth... I know we're kind of all over the place right now, but we're at that kind of awkward midpoint of the game, or early, like end of the early game, where you gotta just kind of start going out on your own and seeing what the heck's going on, you know? Maybe trying to pick up some nice ingredients and some nice modifiers for tinkering. We do have a spiral borer recipe here. This is Tinker 2, I'll be honest. I don't think we're going to hit Tinker 2 anytime soon. I'd rather buy them. Fitted with filters, I could not care less about. I think that sometimes, whereas Maffeo, sleeping, of course. Wake up. Hold on. Hold on a minute. That weighs 1. And it costs 600. Is that Polygel? Or have I just got Polygel brain at this point? I don't think we checked these crayons. We probably should. But I ain't gonna. No, keep time dilation grenade. We may need it. Get rid of this. I'm never gonna... no, we may need it, actually. For melting off flesh guns. This is too much money, so... guess we get rid of some of these, or at least one of these sapphires here. If this is a polygel, it will absolutely be worth it. Please. Oh my god. Ba-ba-ba-bow. Bing bong! It is a polygel. Wow, I don't know if I've ever bought a polygel from Maffeo before. I didn't even know that could have the chance to spawn in the... Okay, we have our first polygel, right? Daddy's home. Now I have to decide Do we use it to kickstart our cloning draft economy here? Or do we go straight for... Let's not forget we have this. This is an immediate... Ah, man, this is kind of an immediate thing, isn't it? Like, we're going to get either 2 mutation points or 2 attribute points. Or we go from 1 cloning draft to 2. Now, I think that is not a great use. I think I would rather wait until we have 2 cloning draft at the very least and then go to 4. There's 1 guaranteed cloning draft from the Alchemist in Bethesda Susa that we can get to get that going. I think that's much more economical. I do really want to use the Polygel, but the fact that we have it ID'd now already is a huge win for us. So let me pop over to Hostiles. Oh yeah, and we obviously didn't clear this previous map. Don't care. Right, take me over to Ezra. 6 Shrew. Now, I have bought Polygel from 6 Shrew before. He does not have any. And that's okay. We can also speak to Ela now, because I think they may have some... Yeah, they got fitted with cleats. Don't care, bruv. Alright. Back to the freehold we go. Lots of back and forth right now. There's more phase cannons here as well. Let's go speak to Bep first and foremost. Also grab these, which have now been smoothed out. You do have a number 8-bit. We should probably start buying these out. Since we have picked up tinkering fairly late. The number 5s are also pretty tasty. What is this? The displacer bracelet. And it does have some kind of energy cell that we don't recognize. Maybe a good buy for us, honestly. Chronic liver. I know these are... There we go. We're down to 1 dram of water. I will take the displacer bracelet, and I'll also take this and these. That's 400. We can absolutely afford it. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna start getting rid of some of these shade oil and things like that we're never gonna use. Bandages are weightless, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me chuck this your way, and then take some of this garbage. Thank you, sir. Peace be with you. Right, we now have a displacer bracelet, which we should also check what battery. Please be a nuclear cell. And it's fresh. Alright, how much to make this high capacity? We will need to refill it though, is the problem. We're looking for radio powered, ideally. We don't have a number 7 bit, so forget about it for now. Let's put that back in. That's going to be fun. If you've never used a displacer bracelet before, this is what it does. Where's the... Oh, we've got to wait for it to... There we go. You just start teleporting around like crazy. Can be pretty useful in a pinch. I'm going to turn it off though. Right. Tilly, Tilly, Tilly. Give me some poly. Please. Okay, no polygel, that's fine. We do have our first Taco Suprema though. Could you imagine not ever having played this before and you're just listening to the things I'm saying right now? Like, what the hell? What are you talking about? Taco Suprema? Let me go grab some stuff out of the chest here. Because we are going to be buying. Let's take these. That should be enough for what we want to do. Right, so we have some kind of artifact here. 800, weighs 5. Probably going to be like, I'm guessing maybe a spacer pistol or something like that. maybe. I do need one more solar cell, as it stands. Taco Suprema. We're getting to the point where we're probably ready for Bethesda Susa. Maybe a few more levels. I think what I'll do is I'll go to the to some ruins and start to check that out. That's going to give us the best loot. No, that's too much. That's too much water for a little boy like me. Let me take one of these out, 2 of these out. There we go. So we now have a Taco Suprema, the most cost of weight to value ratio. Let's see what this is. It's a space inverter. Okay. Not really something I want, but it can be sold for a bit of money. Put this gyrocopter backpack away, because that does weigh quite a bit. I'm going to keep the poly on us. These can all go away. And then put that back. And keep that in here for now, since we're not going to use it right now. There we go. We're down to 194. That gives us enough space to pick up some hopefully pretty decent loot. So why don't we go... Do we have enough juice? We do not. That's fine. We go back to Ezra, and I'm going to head down from this direction. And we're going to go back to a ruin. Did I spend my mutation point? I did. Okay, you get blown. Insta-kill. I think at level 24 we should get some +1s to all of our attributes. Hulk honey injector in there. Wheel. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say wayo. Right, you get swope. Where's that goat folk sower? I know he's lurking around the corner. Are they already dead? Oh, I think they may have been killed. Alright. Beaded bracelet there. I like the psychal fleshgun because it actually goes through enemies as well, which is a nice little bonus. In fact, hold on. If I... Okay, if we get a new flesh gun, I want to see if I can tinker it. I'm actually not sure if that's the case. Whoa. Come on. There we go. Right. No thanks. Sure, I'll take a little salve. Because I normally play with tonic allergy, I very rarely end up using injectors, so I'm pretty happy to keep a stockpile of them this time around. One day, robot, you and I will be friends. Oh yeah, wait. You're a robot, so obviously psychal flesh gun's not going to have much of an impact. Let me blow this guy's mind. There we go. Let's put some... I'll put my giant chem cell in there, sure. Of course it spawned an aloe pyro. The books! Wait. Get me through this wall immediately. If you destroy my books, I'm going to be so mad. We should be fine here. There we go. Perfect. Huge hit there. 43 damage. I do want to start utilizing grenades more. Not normally a grenade user, but you get swiped. There we go. Only 2 books, really? Nice. We did pick up another solar cell there also. Come on. There you go. Right, so let's go check out these ruins. We don't have long here, but I think it will be worth it. Crab, huh? How do you feel about that? Oh, I almost destroyed some books. Okay, we did get a liver creeper. I'm pretty happy about that. There we go. Good stuff. Why don't we make use of our clairvoyance? Got some Naphtali here. Do we have a legendary? Perhaps? Perchance? Double? Actually, I don't... Really actually didn't want to do that. I disarmed that, so now we're going to pick up a chain gun, which is pretty heavy. Actually, no, I think I marked them as scrap, didn't I? In that case, we also get disarmed. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we do. We disassemble them. They've got number 4 bits, which are very, very valuable. Some elasting gloves there. Those are worth money, but I'm not going to pick them up. Doesn't look like there's any legendary Naphtali. Right, let's pop our head into this. Apparently we have been here. I vaguely recall coming here. Yes, yes, yes. How deep did we get, though? Not very. Okay. I'm not seeing anything too spooky. I'm seeing some flowers on the floor, which is quite nice. Ooh, we got off. I haven't seen a tongue tyrant yet. Take that, dirtbag. Okay, there was literally nothing on this floor. Likewise, not really seeing much here. Come on, please. I'm here for some juicy loot. I'm here to make some money. We're gonna need it. I think we just picked something up. There we go. Keep going. No. Did we pick anything up? No, I don't believe so. Right, down we go. Okay, a bunch of livid creepers. Let's try and bait them all over here. And then hit them with the old 2000 XP there. Not bad. Just saw some shots coming from the west there. Take that, sucker. More livid creepers. These guys are still giving me 500 XP. Okay, there's clearly a traipsing mortar around here somewhere. As long as we don't get boiled to death again, I'm happy. I will take out this little stinker here on the way down, as well as that loser. There we go. And let's get downstairs again. Okay, I'm hearing some spooky. You're an electric snail, right? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, brilliant. Aloe fugue, exactly what I want. What the heck is happening? Okay, we're fine, we're good. Alright, what's... We've got a mercurial here. Okay, okay. He's going to be teleporting around like a loser. And I'm going to be shooting a group of snails to death. Chain guns in a kind of annoying place. Luckily, I'm no longer scared of them because our AV's too high. Get swiped, idiot. Give me some clones. Yes, yes. It's time. Didn't mean to step on that. If you guys could do something, that'd be beautiful. More clones, thank you. Don't know why that chain gun is not being killed, but... Hey, you know what? Sometimes you gotta do it yourself. There we go. Right. That's a Mercurial, I think, shooting at us right now. I'm just trying to not get shot in the back of the head. Great work, boys. Maybe a little overboard with the burgeoning, but you know what? We love chaos around these parts. Okay, let's try not to get a fungal infection. It's extremely loud, I know. I do apologize. Seems that trees can't take out turrets for some reason, which is new law. Oh no, they did. I should really be disarming them, but I definitely don't want to get in the middle of all of these fungal spores. There we go. Let's wait for things to calm down here. Here we go. This is what we want. Stop this. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Look. Hit him with a swipe. That's all we need. Where's this other guy? In there, okay. I'm gonna wait. Alright, swipe his back. There we go. Got him. Thank you for the pistol, thank you for the pistol. That's a little bit of cash. Right now, we're in the business of making some money. Then we're gonna buy some cloning draft from the alchemist. We'll do one more floor here, we've got time. Should definitely be using clairvoyance though. Okay, this looks like a nothing floor. There is a chest there. Well, honestly, not bad. Flexi vest. Guess we can still take it. Probably still worth our time. Right, one more then. We're at 8 strata deep. We've got nothing to worry about really just yet. Just a bunch of annoying spiders. Come on, give me something good, game. Okay, here we go. We're starting to get some saps here. Now, who are you? Chain gun. Boring. Hoping for another laser guy, but that's fair. Right. Oh, Dawn Glide. It's been a while since I've seen any of you boys. How you doing? Get blown? Right, now, do you have a legendary down here? Why am I seeing some white ash? You do give good XP, I won't lie. Yeah, I knew there'd be a legendary. Let's take a look at what their deal is. Hated by children of mammon. Loved by birds and unshelled reptiles. Now, the unshelled reptiles rep is going to be really important coming up, so we may have to hope for a lovely proselytize here, or alternatively, do we have a love injector? We do. Okay. Well, that's going to be our plan for next episode. For now, we're going to leave it here. I want to say a big thank you to my supporters on Patreon and my YouTube members, these wonderful people. You get to watch videos early. My name has been Roguelike. We've been playing Caves of Cud today. Subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Take it easy.